Stanford Wong flunks big time. My parents are in the kitchen. Mom's rearranging the utensils as Dad talks about work. Here goes nothing. I rush in, hand my father my book report, and pivot around to make a fast exit. Stanford! Come back here this instant! Dad is gripping my paper. An F! Stanford, you got an F! This is not acceptable. I am frozen and on fire at the same time. What's the matter with you? Do you want to explain to me why you got an F? I don't want to explain anything. I want out of here. I've put up with a lot from you, Stanford, but an F crosses the line. I glance at my mom. She looks as upset as I am. I stare at the floor as my dad goes on and on and, now that you won't be going to basketball camp, you'll have the whole summer to raise your grade. What? I jerk my head up. No fair. Coach had to pull strings to get me a spot. Only the top players go to Alan Scott's basketball camp. Flunking this class means you could flunk 6th grade. If I go to camp, I'll be the best player Rancho Rosetta's ever seen. You need to study more. Basketball camp is the only thing I've ever wanted. If you had studied, this wouldn't have happened. I have to go to camp, I insist. Stanford, listen to me. You are not going to basketball camp, and that's final. Mom! My mother knows how much this camp means to me. She's been to my games. She's heard the cheers. Mom just shakes her head. As my dad continues to shout, my grandmother, Yillian, peeks in from behind the door and then disappears. I look at Mom as she turns away from Dad. My mother hates it when my father yells. I've heard him tell her, raising my voice is the only way I can get that boy to pay attention to me. He's wrong about that. I have to go to camp, I plead. I'm on the A-team. Everyone's counting on me. Well, they can stop counting, Dad says. I'm going to call your English teacher and get to the bottom of this. My father leaves the room. My mother puts dinner in front of me. Fried chicken, my third favorite food. I can't eat, so instead I try to listen to my dad yelling at Mr. Glick. All I hear is a lot of nothing. Maybe Dad's using his low voice on him. His low voice is even scarier than his yelling.
Great. So you and I talked about this in the master class that I sat in on. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Smoothing out your pacing a little bit, that it tends to be a little staccato.
Mm-hmm.
Right. You have a good baseline voice. Remember we talked about that as well, right? Your baseline narrative voice, so that you can go up or down or left or right, fast or slow, male or female, whatever that might be, to make that adjustment. So your baseline is good. What happens is you start to pick up your pace, and then I don't know who's talking. So I want you to go back to that. Flunking this class means you could flunk 6th grade. Just try to be a little more, just smooth it all out, and I want to know who's talking.
Okay.
Don't think about it. Just do it.
Flunking this class means you could flunk 6th grade. If I go to camp, I'll be the best player Rancho Rosetta's ever seen. You need to study more. Basketball camp is the only thing I've ever wanted. If you had studied, this wouldn't have happened. I have to go to camp, I insist.
Good, buddy. Well done.
Thank you.
Nice adjustment. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. You're all set.
All right. Thank you so much.